Good afternoon, all, and please remain standing as we welcome in the graduating class of 2023. Good afternoon, please be seated, and welcome to this very special occasion, the celebration of our graduating class and our 124th annual Prize Day. My name is Mike Palick, Deputy Head of School and father of an old boy. It's an honor to be speaking to you on this day of celebration, reflection, and hope. We would like to begin today's graduation ceremony by acknowledging that we are on the traditional territories of the Wendat, the Haudenosaunee, and the Anishinaabe peoples, whose presence here continues to this day. We would also like to acknowledge the land we are on is at the meeting place of two treaties, the lands of the Mississaugas of the Credit and those of the First Nations of the Williams Treaty. We would also like to thank them and other Indigenous peoples for sharing this land with us. We would also like to acknowledge the Chippewas of Georgina Island First Nation as our closest Indigenous community. We acknowledge this land and the people because the first step to reconciliation is our recognizing the existence of Indigenous people and that a shared understanding of how our collective past brought us to where we are today will help us walk together into a better future. I would now like to call upon Mr. John Clements to play our national anthem and ask that you please stand and join us in the singing of that anthem. Please rise. Thank you, Mr. Clements. Please be seated. And would the head of school, Mr. Kevin McHenry, please come to the podium.
Thank you, Dr. Palick. Good afternoon, Mayor of Aurora, Tom Marakis. It's actually right behind me. Mr. Etherington, members of the Board of Governors, faculty and staff, ladies and gentlemen, and most importantly, members of the class of 2023. Today we are also honored by the presence of MPP Don Gallagher Murphy, who serves as our representative of provincial parliament, is a parliamentary assistant to the Minister of Health, and is a member of both the Standing Committee on Procedure and House Affairs, as well as the Standing Committee on Government Agencies. At this time, I'd ask MPP Gallagher Murphy to come to the podium to share a few words with our graduating class.
Good afternoon. Good afternoon to all the guests here today. And Mr. Mayor, Your Worship, great to see you. To the proud parents, the dedicated faculty, staff, and most importantly, the incredible class of 2023. I would like to start by thanking Kevin McHenry for the kind invitation to this afternoon's momentous event. I'm Dawn Gallagher Murphy, your member of Provincial Parliament for Newmarket Aurora, and it is with great pleasure and honor that I stand here before you today to be part of this special moment in these young men's lives. We gather here to celebrate the grade 12 graduation here at St. Andrew's College, and it is so exciting to be here to witness the culmination of your high school journey and to share in the joy and pride that fills this room this afternoon. Students, I'll start with saying how immensely proud I am of you, along with our entire Newmarket Aurora community. You have reached the end of a chapter filled with growth, challenges, and countless memories. Sorry, I feel weird with my back to them here. Graduating from high school is a significant milestone, marking a time of transition to a world of endless possibilities. It is time to celebrate all your achievements during these last 4 years, and a time to celebrate the remarkable individuals that you are all becoming. I would be remiss if I did not commend you all on a unique high school experience you have all endured. Most of your years here were spent learning in a way that none of us, your parents, your teachers, the head of the school here, or myself, never experienced in our school days. You had the delight of learning through a global pandemic. I know it was challenging for you, but you all adapted to a new way of learning and a new way of achieving excellence. And here you are today, successful graduates who are all being recognized for their commitment and desire to achieve greatness for not only yourselves, but for our community. This is well-earned and well-deserved. Now, as you navigate the next transition in your lives, I urge you to embrace curiosity, open-mindedness, and adaptability, just like you have over these last few years. Be bold in pursuing your passions, yet humble enough to listen and learn from others. I encourage you to cultivate empathy and compassion. In a society that often prioritizes individual success, it is crucial to remember the importance of community, of taking care of one another, and standing up for one another, especially the most vulnerable. I encourage you to make a positive impact wherever life takes you, being ambassadors of the values that have been at the center of your education and experience here at SAC. the innovative ways that you have been taught using activity-based learning, cutting-edge technology, role-playing, and humor, all to engage and inspire all of you to discover your passion by taking on new challenges. Now, my advice to the graduates this afternoon: build on your success and grow your network. If someone is providing you with opportunities to network and meet others, embrace it. Your network will be built on what you have access to. If someone reaches out and gives you a hand, embrace those opportunities. Network and meet others, as they will help bring you to the table and lead you to success. But it is up to you to embrace these opportunities. I would like to extend my gratitude to all the leadership, faculty, and staff here at SAC for your dedication to the values-based education, to share your knowledge, time, and talents to create a better future by shaping the lives of these young men. So, to the class of 2023, congratulations. I know your community here at SAC and our community of Newmarket Aurora will always be here for you, cheering you on as you embark on your new endeavors. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your special day. Thank you.
Thank you very much for those words of encouragement. MPP Gallagher Murphy has another engagement to attend and we'd like to thank you for sharing in today's ceremony. Before we move on, there's some people in the back and there's plenty of room up front if you want to make your way up and fill in one of the seats. Please feel free to do so. So for the first time in my 14 years as head of school, I will not be delivering the Prize Day address. As most of you know, Mr. Courtney Shrimpton will be leaving St. Andrews after 24 years of service and dedication. When Mr. Shrimpton informed me of this a little more than 2 weeks ago, a whirlwind of emotions and thoughts crossed my mind. Given his remarkable contribution to the St. Andrews community, I thought it would be most appropriate for Mr. Shrimpton to deliver today's Prize Day address. Initially, he declined my request, as he is not keen on there being much fanfare surrounding his departure from St. Andrews. Thankfully, Mr. Shrimpton's own personal consulting team of wife Leslie, along with daughters Jessie, Brianna, and Lindsay, convinced him to take advantage of the opportunity, and he subsequently agreed. Few individuals have come to make a more positive impact on St. Andrews College than Courtney Shrimpton. Headmaster Ted Staunton, sitting right there, convinced Courtney to join the faculty in 1999 as head of house, coach, and teacher. Mr. Shrimpton's positive impact on the school was both immediate and transformative in nature. He is a thought leader who is supremely connected to staff, parents, alumni, and of course, students. I personally feel very fortunate to have worked alongside Courtney for more than 2 decades. I can tell you that I have learned a great deal from this creative, hardworking, and multi-talented individual. I could go on, but I want to honor Mr. Shrimpton's request for me to keep the tribute as concise as possible. Courtney, we wish you the very best in the future, and we look forward to seeing you back on this campus as much as possible in the future. As he approaches the podium, please rise and join me in thanking Mr. Courtney Shrimpton for his incredible commitment to the St. Andrews College community for the past 24 years.
Thanks, buddy. Thank you. I think what Kevin forgets is that Dave Dawson and I are going to be here at lunch every day. We're going to walk down, have lunch together, right, Dave? There you go, buddy. Hey. I'm feeling pretty good today, and who wouldn't, because one of my kids got me some new socks. So I'm wearing them. Thank you. So it's my distinct pleasure to provide the opening address to kick off this year's graduation ceremony. This is my 24th and final prize day, and I'm honored to be able to address you and address the class of 2023. I want to begin by ensuring that all of us here, I think 600 of us, can shed the concerns of our daily lives for just a little while and connect here in this place so we might contemplate the meaning and the significance of this day. In order to do that, perhaps I'll begin with a little story. I'd like to start by taking you to a place I visited a few years ago on a Sasau trip with Mr. Jamacchio and 16 other students, and that place is India. Somewhere in the middle of our 23-day trip, we began our 5-day community service portion by working at an after-school program in a city called Udaipur. The center was run by a lovely gentleman, Samvit Ajitra, who actually, we stayed in his house while we worked at the center. We worked on a vast multitude of different projects to improve the center during the day, and then at the end of the day, we got to hang out with the kids. When we arrived in Udaipur on day one, our host, Samvit, greeted us with a very traditional namaste greeting, a nod and the word, namaste. However, a few days into our stay, he started doing something very different. When he said namaste, he started to place his hands at his heart and gave this type of action, namaste, namaste. After a few days being really, really curious, I asked him about the difference between the two greetings, and he explained it this way. When I place my hands on my heart and I do this, I'm reminding myself and communicating to you that in this moment, nothing else exists in the world, that the only thing that matters is being present with you. My hands send the love of my heart to you while we are together. So for the next 10 minutes or so, I hope we can be present in this moment. Namaste. Namaste. The presentation is at its core about two things, memories and joy, how one creates them and finds them, and how we can appreciate them forever. Memories and joy come from our experiences, but I have long resonated how our lives and the joy we have felt might have been dramatically different if life's path had altered at some point. I think about the film Sliding Doors with Gwyneth Paltrow. The premise of the film is that there are moments in time where two possible pathways or options occur. Depending on which one happens, our lives are dramatically different. For Paltrow, in the film Sliding Doors, it is either literally catching or missing a train that changes her life. I think it's important to consider the metaphor of sliding doors as we contemplate our memories and the finding of joy. Doors open, and one makes the train, life goes in one direction. Doors close, you miss the train, and life becomes dramatically different. For me, a critical sliding moment occurred 30 years ago. 1993, straight out of university, I applied for a job at Lower Canada College in Montreal. In the first interview, I had the opportunity to meet with then head of school, Ted Staunton. The interview process went along, and ultimately, I got the job. And I spent my first 4 years working for, coaching with, and learning from Ted Staunton. Ted would go on to leave LCC 4 years later to become the 7th head at St. Andrew's College. And it was 2 years later that I followed him here and began my own St. Andrews journey. The sliding doors opened and memories began. When I got to SAC in 1999, I met an individual who has, until this very day, been the embodiment of the idealism of St. Andrews, Mr. Jim Herder, class of 1964, who was the director of advancement, although actually I think his title was more like Mr. St. Andrews. From Jim, I learned about how deep and powerful the history of this school is. Jim taught me what it means to love a place, how to care for it and care for its people, and how to help it grow. Again, the sliding doors opened and I found joy here in this place. Ted is here today, and I know Jim is watching on live stream because I sent him the link. So I want to welcome them and thank them for kickstarting my journey of love and for this place over the last 24 years. Thank you, Ted. Thank you, Jim. If we carry on the sliding door concept of life's moments, our own Kevin McHenry had his own moment. Kevin was vice principal in the public sector, and he got a call from a friend at St. Andrews about a job. Kevin would admit to this day that he was somewhat skeptical initially. Thankfully, the doors remained open long enough for Kevin to step through, and St. Andrews has now long been the beneficiary. Sliding doors opened for Kevin and his whole family. Our own head prefect, I think he's over there. There's our own head prefect. And my advisee, Tanaya Garima, had his world in front of him. In grade 8, he was a top all-round student at a local rival school. Why would anyone leave a situation where they were already on top of the world? Well, Tanaya opened a new door and jumped in. His life, our life, and probably Harvard University will long be the beneficiaries of that decision. And I know Tanaya would believe that this is one of his sliding door moments. How about these guys? Lifers, here since grade 5. Look at them. Those boys have been here for 8 years, and here they are on their very first day at St. Andrews with their parents when they got dropped off. Those boys at the age of 9 or 10 stepped through the sliding door and joined St. Andrews 8 years ago. There are 123 members of the class of 2023 this year who have all had their sliding doors moments. Moments whether it was because of sports, academics, robotics, drama, music, or anything else, they jumped through the St. Andrews door. We've been privileged to be here to greet them and to travel with them on this journey. For all of us here today, we at one point stepped through the metaphorical sliding doors and arrived at this point in our journey. Our lives could have been very different at any point. I know I feel incredibly lucky to have stepped through those doors in order to be here today. So, who are these young men, these Andrians, these brothers? And what are the next sliding doors that these boys will step through as they head to university? The class of 2023 received 479 offers of admission to university, 29 Canadian offers from outside of Ontario, 66 US offers, and 21 international offers. On average, there are almost 4 acceptances for every single student. The graduating class as a whole received more than $2.1 million in financial aid and scholarships. That's an average of $17,000 per student. 95% of them graduated as Ontario scholars. Almost 2/3 of our grads will remain in Ontario for university. Western appears to be the university of choice for 33 of our grads, 22 of whom will attend Huron at Western. The second biggest university in the United States, where we'll have students at 18 different schools from sea to shining sea. And of course, I would be remiss if I didn't give a shout out to the destination of two of our boys to the best school in Canada, my alma mater, McGill University. Oh. But let's dig in a little bit deeper about this class, this next generation of Andrians, poised and seemingly ready for the world. How might this class represent a changing paradigm of how we see the world? A world desperately in need of new leadership. Can we be optimistic about a future they will create and hopefully lead? The reason I ask this question is often the media and the press, and even some of us here, have at times bemoaned the state of younger generations generally and characterized them through the lens of the cynic. Let's try for a few minutes to consider how this group of young men, this generation, right here, might help change that cynicism. A cynic would say that the world is cold and dispassionate, and that young people don't care about anything other than themselves. Some would say that this generation is self-centered, self-absorbed, and inwardly focused. The reality of these young men right here, is this graduating class volunteered in their communities 13,575 hours. That's an average of 110 hours. That's not one kid doing 110 hours. That's an average of 110 hours. They care and they give. How about our grade 12 MacEwan class, who worked incredibly hard to put on a fabulous Spring Smash event? These boys, these graduates, raised $52,500 for Jumpstart charities. The result of which is that over 500 kids from our local community, who might not otherwise be able to participate in sporting activities, will be sponsored to do so. That's real change for real people by these graduates, our students, your sons. A cynic would say, this generation is so profoundly stuck in their social media and online worlds that they are losing the ability to truly connect and to find joy in the world. That they're disconnected, disinterested, and dispassionate. Well, let me say, that's not what we get every day. Our reality is that this generation, and specifically this graduating class, is completely the opposite. The graduating class is connected to each other, and they experience great joy, great love, and great passion for each other every single moment. They are a group that are present for each other, that are connected and deeply bonded to each other, and who are completely comfortable showing their affection and shared love for each other. They're brothers. What these are, in the end, are complete men. Well-rounded citizens, ready to take on the mantle of leadership in the world. Let's return to the overriding theme, memories and the finding of joy. I think we recognize what memories are, but one of my mantras for life is find joy. Find joy. Not choose joy, not experience joy, but find joy. Joy doesn't just come to us. It doesn't just always show up in our daily lives. Sometimes we need to, every day, find joy. Well, how do we do this? How do we gather our memories and keep them? How do we make sure that we can take them with us on our journeys so we might continue to find joy in those memories for the rest of our lives? For those like me who are leaving, and those who are graduating from St. Andrews today, we need to, as I say, etch permanent memories of special places, special people, and special moments where we found joy from our time here at the school. We need to create mental pictures in our minds, one that will protect our memories so that they will last throughout our lifetime. Memories of joy that we can reflect on and rely on to carry us forward in our lives. This morning, I came to campus early and I walked around and took photos of my favorite places. I add these to some of the memories I have already permanently etched in my mind of my time at the school. As I stand here today, 3 quick, joyous memories come to mind. My youngest daughter, a recent graduate of Queen's University, was born when we lived in that house right there. The training wheels of my oldest daughter's first bike came off on that first ride down the quad. And my middle daughter, when she was very, very little, saying to me when I put her to bed, "Sing When the Saints, Daddy. Sing when the saints come." One of the things that I want to last in my memories and in my heart forever, similar really to how the boys feel about their classmates, their brothers, are the friendships and connections I have made at this school, the very people behind me. For 24 years, they've been my colleagues, my confidants, and my best friends. And if you'll indulge me for a moment, I'd like to take one of those mental pictures so that I might keep that memory forever. I would encourage all grads after the ceremony is over, today, not sometime later, today, on your day of graduation, walk around this campus to etch permanent memories of your own, of the people and the places that mean so much to you. Having said all this, we will need to confront the moment when we separate ourselves from the daily opportunities to connect. The moment we move forward as more complete individuals and more complete men, ready to take on the challenges of the next phase of our lives. For me, it's with significant sadness, but also with deep joy for what life has brought me in this place. But it is also with great excitement for what is to come. For grads, this will always be your home. You can now be excited for the next phase of your life, safe in the knowledge that your school, your community, and your brothers will miss you, but they will always be with you. In closing, I want to touch on a concept that I find so incredible, the idea of accompaniment. Paul Farmer, who began the organization Partners in Health, was a physician, an activist, a humanitarian, and a teacher. Paul died just last year in Rwanda. Paul Farmer believed in this idea of accompaniment, what it means to accompany someone on life's journey. He said, to accompany someone is to go somewhere with him or her, to break bread together, to be present on a journey with a beginning and an end. There's an element of mystery and openness. I'll share your fate for a while. And by a while, I don't mean a little while. Accompaniment is much more often about sticking with a person until they decide they don't need you. If not, you are always with them. Graduates and friends, while this part of our journey may be over, we may not go with each other in our next journey, we will continue to travel this joyous road together through our memories. There are no goodbyes, because unless we say we don't need each other anymore, we will always be there for each other. Graduates of 2023, find joy, etch permanent memories, and go do good in the world. Namaste. Namaste. Thank you. Oh, I gotta do something. There's no script up there. Yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Shrimpton, for those very moving words. And I have to say that it has been such an honor and a privilege to accompany you for the last many years in our own professional roles. Again, for Mr. Shrimpton. We move on to the presentation of prizes and awards. It's an exciting part of the ceremony. And before we get started, I'd like the students to know, grads, if your name's called, please come to the front of the stage and join the presenter where they are standing. And you will be having a photo with Mr. Mosey, and so he will direct you on where you should stand. To the audience, please hold your applause until all of the academic prizes have been given out. There'll be a natural rhythm to this. I'd like to start by calling Dr. Max Woods, class of '98, to present the first award. Max was a classmate and friend of Justin, for whom the award honors. We start with the first award going to 2 students. The Justin Ross Scott Memorial Dramatic Arts Prize is awarded to the most accomplished in dramatic studies in memory of Justin, class of 1998, and Mrs. Ann Beese and Mr. Michael Scott. The recipients are Jonathan Castagna and Connor Stewart. Thank you, Dr. Woods. Would Mrs. Luann Ballard, wife of the late James Ballard, class of '69, please come forward to present the next prize? The next 2 prizes are awarded to the same student. The Personal and Fitness Activities Prize for the most accomplished in grade 12 personal and fitness activities, and the James A. Ballard French Prize for the graduating student who has made the best progress in becoming bilingual in English and French, awarded in memory of Mr. Ballard, class of 1969. The recipient is Marcus Merrick Tortorella. Thank you, Mrs. Ballard. Would Mr. Lawrence DeMello, mathematics and computer science teacher, member of the Board of Governors, father of an old boy, father of a current grad, and a current student, please present the next prizes. The next 2 prizes are awarded to the same student. The Computer Engineering Prize for the most accomplished in grade 12 computer engineering tech, and the Computer Science Prize for the most accomplished in grade 12 computer science, both awarded to Brian Zhao. Thank you, Mr. DeMello. Would Department Head of Business Studies, Mr. Sean Ludwig, please present the next prizes? The University of Toronto National Book Award is awarded to a student who demonstrates superior academic performance, original and creative thought, and exceptional achievement in a broad context. They excel in academic pursuits, demonstrate enthusiasm for intellectual exploration, and have a strong involvement in the lives of their schools and communities. The MacEwan Leadership Award is awarded to the student in grade 12 MacEwan Leadership course who best displayed the application of his leadership ability, entrepreneurial spirit, and academic prowess through the year. The recipient of these 2 prizes is Tanaye Gorima. Thank you, Mr. Ludwig. We now celebrate another of our faculty departures. Would Mr. Kevin McHenry please step forward to make the presentation? Would Mr. Graham Brown please come forward? Mr. Brown wraps up his contract here at SAC after assisting the school as the Director of Athletics for the past 2 years. Mr. Brown initially committed to a 9-month contract when our search for a university caliber athletic director in early '21 fell short. Graham agreed to support the role of Director of Athletics in advance of the 21-22 school year. And then, through a challenging period of COVID, Mr. Brown agreed to further extend his time with St. Andrews College through to the end of this school year. Through this whole period, Mr. Brown has led many strategic athletic initiatives, and we'd like to thank Mr. Brown and his family for assisting us through this transition period. Please accept this small token as a sign of our collective appreciation. Thank you, Mr. McHenry. Would Department Head of English, Mr. Matthew Trevison, please present the next prizes? The next two prizes are awarded to the same student. The Charles Ashton Medal for English is for the most accomplished in grade 12 English. Mr. Ashton was in the St. Andrews class of 1920. The Canadian and International Law Prize is for the most accomplished in grade 12 law. The recipient, William Wu. Thank you, Mr. Trevison. Would Mr. Michael Chadsey, Department Head of Mathematics, please present the next prizes? The Old Boys Medal in Mathematics is awarded to the top math student in grade 12. The recipient is Leo Zhuang. The Gibb Geography, Mr. Chadsey, if you could stay on stage, thank you. The Gibb Geography Prize for World Issues for the most accomplished in grade 12 world issues is presented in memory of Dick Gibb and donated by Robert H. Bradshaw, class of 53, and Alex Bradshaw, class of 89. The recipient, Jonathan Casagna. Thank you, Mr. Chadsey. I would now like to invite Mr. Ted Staunton to present the next awards. Mr. Staunton was the 7th headmaster of St. Andrews College from 1997 until 2009, where he passionately led the school through a dynamic area of growth for SAC. The next two prizes are awarded to the same student. The C. Anthony Myron Social Science Prize for senior level social science, other than economics, is presented to honor the 26-year teaching career at St. Andrews of Mr. Myron's, an outstanding educator, donated by Duncan Jackman, class of 1985, and the Michael Family History Prize, which is given for the most accomplished student in grade 12 history. The prize is given by Ian, David, and Andrew Michael in honor of their grandmother, Mrs. Isabel McBride. The recipient of these two awards is Carter Hadcock. Thank you, Mr. Staunton, and we are grateful that you could be here with us today. I'd like to now call upon Miss Amanda Thorne, Associate Director of Academics and Student Support, Department Head of Science, Chemistry Teacher, and an aunt of a current student. Please present the next prizes. The next three prizes are awarded to the same student. The Lehocky Biology Prize for the most accomplished in grade 12 biology. The Stephen J. Suarez Economics Prize, awarded to the most accomplished in grade 12 AP Economics courses, which is donated by Mr. and Mrs. E.G. Suarez, and the Chemistry Prize for the most accomplished in grade 12 chemistry. The recipient, Johnson Wong. Thank you, Ms. Thorne. I would now like to call upon Mr. John Butcher, Associate Director of IT, Data Innovation and Administration, and Physics teacher, to please present the next awards. Mr. Butcher is responsible for today's calculations. The Donald Cooper Medal for Physics, for most accomplished in grade 12 physics, and the Ron Kinney Memorial Physiology Prize for the most accomplished in grade 12 physiology. Mr. Kinney taught physiology and the sciences at St. Andrews from 1965 to 1999. He consistently worked toward raising the overall standard of physical fitness, especially within the school's elite sports teams. Pardon me. The Donald Cooper Medal for Physics, specifically for most accomplished in grade 12 physics, is given to Jack Liu. Congratulations, Jack. The Ron Kinney Memorial Physiology Prize is awarded to Karar Jabber. Thank you, Mr. Butcher. Would Mrs. Julie Sims, member of the Board of Governors, past president of the Parents Guild, and parent of an old boy, please present the next awards? The next 3 prizes are awarded to the same student. The Guy and Scott Rutter Art Prize for the most accomplished in grade 12 art. The Jim Herder Review Prize, awarded to the student who has contributed most significantly to the school yearbook, the review. Mr. Herder was the editor in 1964. And the Georges Etienne Cartier Medal in French for the most accomplished in grade 12 French, donated by the late Mr. W.A. Beer, the only Andrian to have his name on every honor board in the Towers Library. The recipient, Charlie McDonnell. Thank you, Mrs. Sims. Would Mrs. Catherine Giel, wife of the late Robert Giel and mother of an old boy, please come forward to present the next prize? The Robert Giel Accounting Prize is for the grade 12 student most accomplished in accounting. Robert was a head of house, coach, officer of the Cadet Corps, head of business studies, and dedicated member of the St. Andrews family for over 27 years. The recipient of this award is Blake Dunn. Thank you, Mrs. Giel. Would Miss Carolyn Bilton, head of modern languages, please present the next prizes? The Spanish prize is awarded for the most accomplished in grade 12 Spanish. This year's recipient is Konstantin Zauer. The Spanish Fluency Prize, presented to a senior student who has made the most effort to become fluent in Spanish, is awarded to Carl Totenhout. Thank you, Ms. Bilton. I'd like to call upon Mr. Ben Kitagawa, upper school faculty member and father of a current student, to present the next 2 prizes, which are awarded to the same student. The Edward Roberts Prize in Politics is for the most accomplished in grade 12 politics. It is awarded by the Honorable Edward Roberts, class of 1957, to recognize outstanding achievement in the study of Canadian and world politics, and the Kitagawa Family Geography Prize for the most accomplished in grade 12 geography. It is donated in memory of Jean and Jenny Kitagawa, parents of Mr. Kitagawa, and grandparents of George Kitagawa, class of 24. The recipient of these two awards is Tio Meng. Thank you, Mr. Kitagawa. Would Mr. Dan Horner, Department Head of Music, please present the next prizes? Mr. Horner? The Philosophy Prize is for the most accomplished in the grade 12 philosophy course. It is awarded to Michael Zhang. The McGee Family Music Prize, Mr. Horner, is presented to a graduating student who has contributed most to the music program and cadets. This award was established in 2001 by past parents Richard and Robin McGee, parents of old boy Dustin McGee, class of '01. The recipient, Austin McInnes. Thank you, Mr. Horner. I'd like to invite Miss Renee Jones, member of the Board of Governors and mother of an old boy, to present the next award. The Broadcast Journalism Prize. This award honors the most accomplished grade 12 student in broadcast journalism who has made the most valuable contributions to our student news program, SAC Today. The recipient is Dylan White. Thank you, Ms. Jones. Would Mayor Tom Marakis, Mayor of the Town of Aurora, please present the next prizes? The Commanding Officer's Pipes and Drums Prize is for the most accomplished in grade 12 bagpiping or drumming. It is presented by the 142nd Highland Cadet Corps. This award is presented to Cameron Weissman. And the W.D. Newman Prize. It is presented to the student who has contributed the most to school life through their photography. The recipient, Teague Tremaine. And one more for Mayor Marakis. The Lau Family Improvement Prize is awarded to the graduating student who has made the greatest percentage improvement over last June. It is donated by Michael Lau, class of 2000, and Jason Lau, class of 2003. This year, this gentleman raised his overall average by 14.9%. Beckett Fullerton. Thank you, Mayor Marakis. Would Mr. McHenry please come forward to celebrate the last of our celebratory notes of departures? Mr. Paul Bedard, please come forward. We wish to congratulate Paul Bedard on his retirement after a combined 18 years of outstanding service working at SAC from 1996 to 2003 and again from 2012 to 2023. Paul has worn many hats at SAC, having held various roles including athletic director, head of Sifton House, teacher and coach of soccer, hockey, and tennis, as well as Old Boy, having attended St. Andrews College from 1972 to 1979, where he was a member of First Soccer, First Hockey, and First Tennis. Paul is a private, quiet, and humble person. He has mentored hundreds and hundreds of student athletes in his career to compete with humility, integrity, sportsmanship, and respect for opponents, officials, coaches, teammates, and spectators. Paul values those who compete fiercely, but who do so while honoring the game and the life lessons it can teach us. Through his words and actions, he quietly and gently makes those around him better people, better citizens, and better leaders. The legacy that Paul has built will live on at SAC for generations to come. Please accept this small token as a sign of our collective appreciation. Thank you all. Mayor Maracas has another engagement to attend, and we would like to thank him for sharing in this part of the ceremony. Thank you, Mayor Maracas. And next we move on to the Major School Awards. It should be noted that the upper school faculty spent considerable time deliberating on the recipients over the past week. Would Mr. Mark Etherington, class of 92, chair of the Board of Governors and parent of a current student, please start the presentations. The Donald B. Spence Creative Writing Prize is for outstanding creative writing to a senior student in memory of Professor Spence, a loyal Andrian and a member of the class of 1937, Teague Tremaine. Mr. Etherington, stay forward, please. The Christopher Ball Prize for distinguished overall contribution in the general field of the arts. It's awarded to Jonathan Criswick. Thank you, Mr. Etherington. Would Mr. Scott Cole, member of the Board of Governors, please present the next prize? The Brooks Cup is presented to the best senior debater by Mr. William Skinner in memory of his mother. Would Jack Cordinley please accept this? Thank you, Mr. Cole. Would faculty member Mr. Nick Tesouris please come forward to present the next prize? Mr. Tesouris was a classmate of David Somerville. The award is the David B. Somerville Memorial Award, presented to the senior student who demonstrates a love of music and shares his enthusiasm with the Andrian community. This award was established in 1995 in memory of David, SAC class of '88, by the many friends of the Somerville family. This year's recipient, Carter Hadcock. Can you move forward for a photo? Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Tesouris. Would Mr. William Schooler, Department Head of Drama and Film, please present the next prizes? The Fred Olmsted Theater Arts Award is presented to a senior student in recognition of excellence and achievement in theater arts. This award honors the memory of Fred Olmsted, head prefect, class of 1981. His dedication, warmth, resolve, strength, and love of people, theater, and acting. It is presented by his classmates, family, and friends. This award is presented to Sydney Wambua. And Mr. Schooler, if you could award the next prize as well. The Lieutenant Governor's Community Volunteer Award recognizes exemplary graduate volunteers in each of Ontario's secondary schools. This year, it is awarded to Austin McGuinness. Thank you, Mr. Schooler. Would Mr. Steve Rush, member of the leadership team, director of IT, teacher of philosophy, and father of 3 old boys, please present the next prizes? The Harry E. Goodman Memorial Science Prize is for excellence in physics and chemistry. Mr. Goodman taught chemistry at St. Andrews for 31 years, retiring in 1950. It is donated by Dr. Alan Bricknell. It is awarded for the student who earns the highest standing in grade 12 physics and chemistry taken together. This year's recipient, Jack Leo. Mr. Rush, please stay there. The R.R. McLaughlin Memorial Prize for English and the Sciences is awarded to the graduating student who earns the highest standing in a combination of English and 2 science courses, 2 of grade 12 biology, chemistry, and/or physics, donated by Robert R. Parker, class of 1960, in memory of his uncle. The recipient, Johnson Wong. Thank you, Mr. Rush. Would Mr. Keith Ramone, Director of Boarding and father of 2 current students, please present the next awards? The C.M. Foster Award is presented to the student who has been at the school for at least 3 years and who has made a significant contribution to extracurricular life with an emphasis on theater, debating, the review, or focus. It is given by Christopher Foster, class of 95, and Stephen Foster, class of 97, in memory of their grandfather, a member of the class of 1922. This year, this award is given to 2 students, Gabriel St. Marie and Declan St. Marie. Mr. Ramone, please stay on the stage. The H.B. Hauser Trophy for Upper School Clan Competition is presented to the upper school clan that has acquired the most clan points amongst its members. The Intramural Challenge Cup is presented by the Hauser family in honor of H.B. Hauser, one of the 28 students in the inaugural class of 1899. It reads like this: in 3rd place with 3,570 points from Smith House, Chatton Clan. In 2nd place with 3,740 points from Sifton House, Stewart Clan. In 1st place with 4,760 points from Memorial House, the Buchanan Clan. Would the student head of house, Lucas Morrison, and the assistant heads, Sam Power and Riley Sullivan, please come up to accept this trophy from Mr. Ramone. There you go. Mr. Ramon. Mr. Ramon, if you would stay forward for one more award, the Laidlaw Trophy is awarded to the graduate who has won the greatest number of points for his clan during the final 2 years at SAC. This award is donated by the SAC Old Boys Association in honor of Robertson Laidlaw, a devoted SAC teacher for 51 years. This award is given to Charlie Guy. Thank you, Mr. Ramon. With Mr. Joe Foote, current Department Head of Physical Education and incoming Director of Athletics, please present the next awards. The SAC Athletic A Awards are awarded to graduating students who have distinguished themselves as multiple first-team athletes over their final 2 years at the school. I'm going to call gentlemen up, and if you could just line up on the stage, that would be great. This award is given to Rowan Binnendijk, Jonathan Castagna, Francesco Dellaleche, Kai Erkala, Tony He, Jack Hudson, Blake Kelly, Finn Keon, Cody Coombe, Anthony Leo, Marcus Merrick Tortorella, Seamus Martin, Dylan Murray, Tanae Gorima, Ben Power, Jack Pridham, Anselmo Rigo, Nicholas Tasker, Teague Tremaine, and Lucas Veilleux. Congratulations, gentlemen. Gentlemen, I think we should take a picture. Come on back. Let's stand in a crowd for a double back. Mr. Mosey's going to work back there. That's good. I have one more recipient that I'd like to call forward. Ashton Watson, please come forward. Did you get a photo? Did you take your photo? You can do it with Ashton. Great. Congratulations, gentlemen. One more round of applause for them. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you, Mr. Foote. Thank you, Mr. Brown. Would Mr. McHenry please return to present the next awards? The Head of Schools Trophy is presented to the St. Andrews College Athlete of the Year. The recipient is Anthony Leo. And the school prize to the head prefect is presented to the head prefect in recognition of his service to the school. Tanai, please come forward to receive this. Thank you, Mr. McHenry. Would Mr. Greg Reed, Executive Director of Advancement, President of the Foundation, and father of 2 old boys, please present the next prizes? The Thomas A. Hawken Award for Excellence in the Sciences is presented to the graduating student with a distinguished ranking in the sciences. Dr. Hawken served as the 5th head of school of St. Andrews from 1974 to 1981 and went on to a distinguished career in the Government of Canada. This award goes to Kai Kang. And the C. Vincent Massey Award for Excellence in the Arts, Social Sciences, and Languages is presented to the graduating student with a distinguished ranking in the arts and humanities. Mr. Massey, an old boy of the class of 1906, was the first Canadian-born Governor General of Canada. This award goes to Charlie McDonnell. Thank you, Mr. Reed. Would Mr. Paul Bedard please return to present the next prize? The Colonel Tilston Award, to honor the people who, in the opinion of the faculty, have set the best example in their class for effort, persistency, and tenacity in their studies and in all other school activities in the face of adversity. Colonel Frederick A. Tilston merited the Victoria Cross, the highest military honor of the British Commonwealth, for his courage under fire on March 1st, 1945. Tilston's own words, to honor the boys in each form who have set the best example for effort, persistency, tenacity in their studies, and all other activities, to which the faculty have added the interpretation of inverse adversity or in the line of fire. Academic strength is not an issue, it is the effort that is the determining factor. This year we have two recipients, Shay Akimbola and Tyler Easthope Oletic. Thank you, Mr. Bedard. Would Dr. Volker Stein, father of Alex, class of 1990, and Christian, class of 92, please come forward to present the next awards. The Stein Family Award is presented to the student who has attended St. Andrews College from grade 5 until graduation and who has made a significant contribution to school life, both academically and athletically. This year's recipient, Rowan Binnendijk. And the McPherson Shield is presented to the member of the Andrean community of students, faculty, or staff who contributes most to school spirit. It is in memory of Lloyd McPherson, assistant to the head of school, 1957 through to 1982. This year's recipient, Cody Coombe. Mr. Stein. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Shrimpton. There we go. I would like to call upon Mr. McHenry to present the next awards, the Head of School's Art Award. Each year, the school selects outstanding student art to become part of our permanent collection. We will proudly display 3 pieces of artwork from each graduating class. And the winners this year are, in the bronze medal position, Teague Tremaine, in the silver medal position, Charlie McDonald, and in the gold medal position, Carter Leung. Mr. McHenry, if you'd remain on stage. The Craig Mitchell Memorial Prize is awarded for distinguished academic and athletic accomplishment by a student in his graduating year. It is presented to Jonathan Castagna. Thank you, Mr. McHenry. Would Mr. Jamie Ingalls, class of 99, Associate Director, Upper School and Student Life and Physics teacher, please present the next prize? The Arrington Award is awarded to graduating students who have made a distinguished contribution to the life of SAC. They are made in memory of Miss Cleela Ellis and Mrs. Elizabeth Arrington. There are 7 recipients of the Arrington this year. Please come forward: Carter Hadcock, Tony He, Jack Liu, Charlie McDonald, Keon Paraga, Gabriel St. Marie, and Brian Zhao. Congratulations. Come forward for a photo, gentlemen. Congratulations, Arrington winners, and thank you, Mr. Ingalls. Would Mr. Mark Etherington, Chair of the Board of Governors, please step forward to present the last 2 major awards? The Governor General's Medal is presented to the graduating student attaining the highest standing for university entrance. This prestigious award recognizes academic excellence among secondary school graduates across Canada. This year's recipient, Johnson Wong. Congratulations, Johnson. Mr. Etherington, please stay forward. The MacDonald Medal. The prestigious MacDonald Medal is awarded to a graduating student in the name of Dr. D. Bruce MacDonald, head of school at St. Andrews College from 1900 to 1935. It was given by the Old Boys Association in 1936 to honor the student exhibiting the most distinguished combination of character, leadership, academic success, and athletic accomplishment. This year's recipient, Tanaye Gorima. Thank you, Mr. Etherington. And at this point, we're going to transition to the presentation of the scholars' medals and graduation certificates. Would Mrs. Terry Groves, Head of University Counseling, and Miss Tanya McCormick, Associate Head of University Counseling, please come forward to celebrate the achievements of our graduates. Mr. McHenry, Mr. Reed, and Mr. Shrimpton, please join them on stage for the presentation of the scholars' medals, the grad composite, and the graduation certificates. At this point in time, we invite you to take a little bit of a standing break. Let's take a minute of rest.
Probably, yeah, it's probably easier to put their medal after. No, go behind.
Please have our seats. Please take your seats. Thank you, Dr. Palik, and good afternoon. Let's begin. Joseph Arturo. Joseph is a four-year Andrian and member of Laidlaw House. After careful consideration, he will attend Humber College in their Longo Faculty of Business, studying business administration.
Shay Akinbola graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A kind and sociable Andrian, Shay joined SAC in grade 10 as a member of Sifton House. Exploring all his options, he will be training while continuing his studies south of the border at the Taft School.
Basil Al-Belushi. Oh, sorry. We will slow that down. Basil Al-Belushi graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Basil has been an Andrian for the last 3 years as a member of Sifton House. This September, he is looking forward to studying economics while attending Georgetown University in Qatar.
Sammy Al-Hanai graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A friendly and active member of Flavel House, Sammy arrived at SAC in grade 9. This September, he is looking forward to attending the University of Edinburgh while studying international business.
Tom Bai, who unfortunately cannot be here today, graduates as an Ontario Scholar. Tom joined St. Andrew's College in grade 10 as an enthusiastic member of Memorial House. This September, he is looking forward to attending University of Toronto in their mathematics program.
Ethan Baxter graduates with the Head of School Medal as an extended French certificate and an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Ethan is a 6-year Andrian and member of Laidlaw House. After careful consideration, he is excited to attend Western University in their Medical Sciences program.
Wyatt Bigger graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Wyatt started his Andrian career as a boarding student and member of Flavel House in September 2021. Next year, he is looking forward to attending Western University in the Science and AEO Pre-Richard Ivy program.
Rowan Benendijk graduates as an Ontario Scholar. Rowan has embraced his time at SAC and leaves as an Andrian lifer and member of Flavel House. This fall, he is looking forward to pursuing a kinesiology degree while attending Western University.
Jack Ballmer graduates with a Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Jack started his SAC career 6 years ago as a day student and member of Perrier House. This fall, he will study sport and event management while attending University of Guelph.
Adam Campagna graduates with an extended French certificate as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A proud 5-year member of Laidlaw House, Adam has made the most of his time while here. Next year, he is looking forward to attending Huron at Western in their Management and Organizational Studies program.
Jonathan Castagna graduates with a Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A diligent Memorial House member, Jonathan started his SAC career 2 years ago. He is looking forward to new adventures when he attends Cornell University this fall, studying business.
Hiram Chen graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Hiram is a 6-year Andrian and dedicated member of Memorial House. After careful consideration, he will attend Boston College in their management program.
Sean Chen Graduates with a Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A bright and sociable Andrian, Sean joined SAC in grade 9 as a Memorial House member. Next year, he will travel south of the border to attend University of California, Los Angeles in pursuit of a business economics degree.
Nathan Chin graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Nathan is a 2-year Andrian and member of Sifton House. He is looking forward to attending Queen's University this September in their Bachelor of Computing program.
Diego Sina. A successful Andrian of 4 years, Diego has embraced his time as a member of Ramsey House. We are looking forward to him returning to St. Andrews next year to continue his studies.
Jack Cordingley graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A Memorial House member and Andrian lifer, Jack has made the most of his time at St. Andrews College. This fall, he is looking forward to attending Western University in their Medical Sciences program.
Ryan Kornakia graduates with a Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Ryan is a kind and responsible 6-year member of Ramsey House. Receiving many fine offers, he's decided to attend Huron at Western in the AEO Pre-Richard Ivy program.
Jonathan Criswick graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A Flavel House member of 6 years, Jonathan has enjoyed success in and out of the classroom. He's looking forward to new challenges this September when he heads off to Huron at Western to study social science.
Francesco Del Alce graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A diligent Memorial House member, Francesco started his SAC career in September 2018. He is looking forward to new adventures when he attends University of Massachusetts in the fall of 2024. We wish him well.
Matthias DeMello graduates as an Ontario Scholar. An Andrian lifer, Matthias is a proud member of Ramsey House. Considering all his options, in the fall he will be attending University of Waterloo in their Honors Arts and Business program.
Terrence Dang graduates as an Ontario Scholar. Terrence started his SAC career 5 years ago and is a respected and responsible member of Flavel House. This fall, he will attend University of California, Davis in pursuit of a business and technology degree.
Massimo DiBiase graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A pleasant member of Perrier House, Massimo joined St. Andrews College in September 2019. Next year, he will attend Huron at Western in the AEO Pre-Richard Ivy program.
Blake Dunn graduates with a Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A committed and responsible Andrian, Blake is a 7-year member of Ramsey House. Next year, he is looking forward to joining his Andrian brothers while attending Huron at Western, studying management and organizational studies.
Tyler Easthope Oletic graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Tyler is a proud 2-year member of Ramsey House. He has considered all his options and will be deferring his Bachelor of Kinesiology offer at the University of Toronto.
Kai Erkila, a committed member of Flavel House, Kai joined St. Andrews College in September 2018. He is looking forward to attending Marist College in the fall with plans to study criminology in his 2nd year.
Ryder Fensky, A diligent 3-year member at Perrier House, Ryder has enjoyed his time at SAC. This fall, he is looking forward to new adventure while attending Sheridan College, studying Honors Bachelor of Health Science, Kinesiology, and Health Promotion.
Beckett Fullerton graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. And Andrian Leifer, Beckett is a proud member of Laylaw House. Considering all his options, this fall he will attend Huron at Western in their social science program.
Mackenzie Fullerton. Mackenzie ends his SAC career as an Andrian Lifer and member of Laidlaw House. Exploring all his options, he is looking forward to attending St. Francis Xavier University in the fall of 2024. We wish him well.
Nico Gupta Baltasar graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Nico has spent the last 4 years as a committed Andrian and member of Ramsey House. This September, he is eager to begin his studies at Wilfrid Laurier University in their Economics with Management degree.
Charles Guy graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A dedicated and responsible member of Sifton House, Charlie started his St. Andrews College career in grade 7. He looks forward to new challenges next year while studying commerce at Queen's University.
Carter Hadcock graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Carter is a committed 7-year Andrian and member of Perrier House. This September, he will travel south of the border, crafting his skill at Berklee College of Music.
Jack Hargrave graduates with the Head of School Medal and Extended French Certificate as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A diligent and sociable Andrian of 6 years, Jack leaves as a member of Perrier House. This September, he will be attending Wilfrid Laurier University in their dual Business Administration and Computer Science program.
Evan He graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. An Andrian Lifer, Evan is a proud member of Ramsey House. Carefully considering his options, he will be attending University of Wisconsin-Madison this fall in their computer science program.
Tony He graduates with a Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A committed member of Flavel House, Tony joined St. Andrews College in September 2019. This fall, he is looking forward to attending Pomona University to study economics.
Ben Hilgendorf graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Ben is a 3-year member of Ramsey House. Applying to universities across Canada and the US, he's decided to attend University of Victoria in their concurrent education and science program.
Ashton Houghton graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Ashton has cherished his time at St. Andrews College as a 4-year member of Smith House. This fall, he is off to Toronto Metropolitan University in pursuit of a degree in financial mathematics.
Jack Hudson graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A well-respected and enthusiastic Andrian, Jack has embraced his 4 years as a member of Laylaw House. This September, he is off to Huron at Western in the AEO Pre-Richard Ivey program.
Samuel Hutchison graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A 4-year member of Memorial House, Sam has appreciated his time at SAC. This fall, he is looking forward to attending Queen's University in pursuit of a Bachelor of Arts degree.
Jackson Ayatan graduates as an Ontario Scholar. And Andrian Leifer, Jackson is a proud member of Memorial House. This September, he will craft his skill while studying at American Academy of Dramatic Arts, Los Angeles.
Karar Jabher graduates with the Head of School Medal, an extended French certificate as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A Perrier House member of 5 years, Karar has enjoyed success in and out of the classroom. He is looking forward to new challenges this September when he heads off to Queen's University to study health sciences.
Rohan Kaith graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Rohan is a proud 6-year member of Perrier House. This fall, he is looking forward to new adventures when he attends New York University in the College of Arts and Science faculty.
Owen Campfies graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an extended French certificate. A 5-year Andrian, Owen was a proud member of Smith House. Next year, he will attend Huron at Western in the Management and Organizational Studies program.
Kai Kang graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Kai is a 4-year Andrian and member of Flavel House. Applying to Canadian and U.S. universities this fall, he will attend University of Toronto to study life sciences.
Blake Kelly graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Blake is a 2-year Andrian and member of Smith House. After careful consideration, this fall he will attend Huron at Western in their Management and Organizational Studies program.
Finn Keon graduates with an extended French certificate as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Arriving at SAC in the fall of 2016, Finn has been a dedicated member of Sifton House. Next year, he's looking forward to attending Kent School while pursuing academics, baseball, and hockey.
Hadi Khan graduates with the Head of School Medal, receiving the Silver Medal for Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Hadi arrived at St. Andrews College in September 2016 and has been an active member of Ramsey House. This fall, he plans to attend University of Waterloo in their Computing and Financial Management program.
Daniel Kim graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Daniel is a kind and responsible 5-year member of Memorial House. Receiving many fine offers, he has decided to attend Western University in the AEO Pre-Richard Ivey program.
Daniel Klepfer graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Daniel is a 7-year Andrian and member of Laidlaw House. He is looking forward to attending Huron at Western this September in the AEO Pre-Richard Ivey program.
Cody Coombe graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Cody started his Andrian career as a boarding student and member of Memorial House in September 2019. He is looking forward to joining his Andrian brothers studying Management and Organizational Studies while attending Huron at Western.
Jordan Lamb graduates as an Ontario Scholar, a 2-year Andrian and member of Sifton House. This fall, Jordan will attend Carleton University in pursuit of a computer science honors degree.
Carter Lung graduates with a Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A well-respected Andrian, Carter has embraced his 4 years as a member of Sifton House. He is looking forward to attending McMaster University next year in pursuit of an arts and science degree.
Tyson Line graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A friendly 4-year Andrian, Tyson was a member of Sifton House. This fall, he will attend University of Ottawa while working toward a computer science degree.
Anthony Leo graduates with a Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Anthony joined SAC in grade 9 as an enthusiastic member of Smith House. This September, he is looking forward to attending Queen's University in their kinesiology program.
Jack Leo graduates with the Head of School Medal and Extended French Certificate as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Jack is an accomplished member of Smith House and Andrian Lifer. While he has embraced his time at SAC, he is looking forward to new challenges as he studies engineering science at University of Toronto.
Oscar Liu graduates with a Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A committed 6-year Andrian, Oscar has enjoyed his time as a member of Perrier House. He is looking forward to attending University of Waterloo this fall in their mathematics program.
Matthew Lyons graduates with an Extended French Certificate as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. An Andrian of 4 years, Matthew is an enthusiastic member of Smith House. This fall, he is eager to start his business degree while attending Longwood University.
Flynn Ma, who unfortunately is not here today, graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A bright and sociable Andrian, Flynn joined SAC in grade 7 as a member of Flavel House. Next year, he will travel south of the border to attend University of Illinois at Urbana-Champaign in pursuit of a finance degree.
Matthew McDonald graduates with an Extended French Certificate as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A 5-year Andrian, Matthew was a proud member of Flavel House. Next year, he will attend Huron at Western in the Management and Organizational Studies program.
Marcus Murat Tortorella graduates with a Head of School Medal and Extended French Certificate as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Marcus joined the SAC community 4 years ago as a boarding member of Sifton House. This fall, he will embark on a new journey while attending Nova Southeastern University, studying engineering.
Seamus Martin graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Seamus is an accomplished 5-year member of Macdonald House. Having applied to universities from coast to coast, this fall he will be attending University of Waterloo in pursuit of a computer engineering degree.
Ethan May graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. An Andrian lifer and dedicated member of Sifton House, Ethan has made the most of his time here. This fall, he is looking forward to starting his Bachelor of Computer Science honors degree at Carleton University.
Charles McDonnell graduates with the Head of School Medal and Extended French Certificate as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A hardworking 7-year Andrian and member of Memorial House, Charlie has embraced his time at SAC. Receiving many fine offers from universities in Canada and the US, he has decided to attend Cornell University to pursue his passion in design by studying architecture.
Austin McGuinness graduates with a Head of School Medal, an Extended French Certificate as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. An Andrian lifer, Austin is a proud member of Ramsey House. Considering all his options, he will be attending University of Toronto this fall in their Physical and Mathematical Sciences program.
Daniel May graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. An Andrian of 4 years, Daniel is an enthusiastic member of MacDonald House. This fall, he is eager to start his studies at Emory University and will decide his major in his second year.
Andy Mung graduates with a Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A 6-year dedicated Andrian, Andy has enjoyed his time as a member of Ramsey House. This fall, he is looking forward to studying mathematics at the University of Waterloo.
Tio Meng graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Tio joined the SAC community 4 years ago as a member of Laidlaw House. This fall, he will embark on a new journey while attending New York University Stern School to study finance and data science.
Marcus Miller graduates with a Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Marcus is a proud 2-year member of Ramsey House. Next year, he's looking forward to attending Huron at Western in the AEO Pre-Richard Ivey program.
Lucas Morrison graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Lucas joined the SAC community 4 years ago as a boarding member of Memorial House. This fall, he too will embark on a new journey while attending Huron at Western in the AEO Pre-Richard Ivey program.
Dylan Murray graduates as an Ontario Scholar. A 7-year Andrian, Dylan is a valued member of Flavel House. Next year, he is looking forward to the learning environment Huron at Western has to offer while studying management and organizational studies.
Tanaye Gorima graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Tanaye is a 4-year Andrian and member of Sifton House. Next year, he is looking forward to the learning environment and opportunities at Harvard University to pursue an economics degree with a minor in computer science.
Alexander Nichols graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A 5-year member of Smith House, Alexander has enjoyed his time at SAC. Next year, he is looking forward to attending Huron at Western in their Management and Organizational Studies program.
Logan Nirenberski graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Logan joined us 8 years ago and has been a dedicated lifer and member of Ramsey House. This September, he is looking forward to new challenges as he heads off to Queen's University in pursuit of a Bachelor of Science degree.
Ronan Nordic graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Ronan has cherished his time here as a 3-year member of Flavel House. This fall, he joins his Andrian brothers at Huron at Western in the AEO Pre-Richard Ivey program.
Ethan Pearson. Ethan is a friendly 5-year Andrian and Memorial House member. After careful consideration, he will attend St. Francis Xavier University in the fall of 2024. We wish him all the best.
Andreas Petroza graduates as an Ontario Scholar. Andreas started his St. Andrews career in grade 7 and graduates a proud member of Smith House. Next year, he will embark on new adventures while attending Huron at Western in their AEO Pre-Richard Ivey program.
Andrew Potteriaco graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an extended French certificate. Arriving at SAC in September 2017, Andrew has been a responsible and enthusiastic member of Laidlaw House. Considering all his options, he is looking forward to attending Huron at Western in their Management and Organizational Studies program.
Kian Puraga graduates with a Head of School Medal, an extended French certificate as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Kian is an Andrian lifer and committed member of Laylaw House. After careful consideration this fall, he is looking forward to starting his science degree at Queen's University.
Samuel Power graduates with an extended French certificate as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Sam is a proud four-year member of Memorial House. This fall, he is looking forward to attending Huron at Western in their Management and Organizational Studies program.
Jack Pridham graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Jack joined SAC 2 years ago and has enjoyed residing in Sifton House. He is looking forward to beginning his studies at Boston University in the fall of 2024. We wish him continued success.
Elia Rahimi graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar. A four-year dedicated Andrian, Elia has enjoyed his time as a boarding student and member of Memorial House. This fall, he is looking forward to studying medical science at Western University.
Anselmo Rego graduates with a Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Anselmo started his Andrian career as a boarding student and member of Flavel House in September 2021. Next year, he will play for the Penticton Vees in the BCHL. We wish him all the best.
Jaden Richardson graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A Perrier House member and Andrian of 2 years, Jaden has enjoyed much involvement and success in and out of the classroom. He is looking forward to attending Dalhousie University in the fall of 2024. We wish him well.
Quinton Roy graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Quinton is a dedicated 7-year member of Flavel House. This fall, he will be joining his Andrian brothers at Huron at Western in the AEO Pre-Richard Ivey program.
David Rubstov graduates as an Ontario Scholar. David has been at St. Andrews College since grade 7 and leaves us a proud member of Ramsey House. In the fall, he is looking forward to attending Queen's University in pursuit of a Bachelor of Arts degree.
Daniel Salmiwari graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A 2-year Andrian, Daniel leaves SAC a proud member of Flavel House. Next year, he is looking forward to playing in the USPHL for the Ogden Mustangs.
Konstantin Zauer graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A friendly 2-year Andrian, Konstantin was a member of Flavel House. Returning to Germany this summer, he is looking forward to starting his post-secondary degree in his home country.
Hudson Shea graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an extended French certificate. Hudson is a 3-year Andrian and member of Memorial House. He is looking forward to attending Wilfrid Laurier University in the fall of 2024. We wish him well.
Declan St. Marie graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A committed 4-year Andrian, Declan has embraced his time as a boarding student and member of Flavel House. After careful consideration, he is looking forward to traveling overseas before he begins his studies.
Gabriel St. Marie graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Gabriel also joined the SAC community 4 years ago as a boarding member of Flavel House. He too looks forward to traveling abroad for the year before he begins his studies. We wish them both well.
Connor Stewart graduates with an extended French certificate as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Connor is a 6-year Andrian and proud member of Ramsey House. After exploring his options, he will be attending Trent University in the fall of 2024. We wish him continued success.
Matthew Styka graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A 4-year Andrian, Matthew is a valued member of Perrier House. Next year, he is looking forward to the learning environment and opportunities at Wilfrid Laurier University in their Bachelor of Business Administration program.
Riley Sullivan graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Arriving at SAC in September 2019, Riley has been a responsible and enthusiastic member of Memorial House. He is eager to begin his studies at Huron at Western in the AEO pre-Richard Ivey program.
Stephen Sun graduates with a Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Stephen has spent the last 7 years as a dedicated Andrian and member of Memorial House. Having received many fine offers, he has opted to attend University of British Columbia in pursuit of a Bachelor of Science degree.
Shreek Sharizal graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A 5-year member of Sifton House, Shreek has appreciated his time at SAC. This fall, he is looking forward to attending Queen's University in their computing program.
Nicholas Tasker graduates as an Ontario Scholar. Nicholas is an Andrian lifer and committed member of Sifton House. After careful consideration this fall, he is looking forward to studying law at University of Exeter.
Ethan Thomas graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Another Andrian lifer, Ethan was an enthusiastic member of Ramsey House. This fall, he is looking forward to starting his Bachelor of Science degree in Physical, Earth, Math, and Computing Sciences at McGill University.
Carl Totenhout graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Carl has spent the last 2 years as a dedicated Andrian and member of Flavel House. Returning to Germany this summer, he is looking forward to starting his post-secondary degree in his home country.
Teague Tremaine graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Teague is a 4-year Andrian and proud member of Sifton House. After exploring his options, he is looking forward to pursuing a Life Sciences degree at University of Toronto.
Michael Chioe graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Michael started his SAC career in September 2017 and is an enthusiastic member of Sifton House. Next year, he will be studying geomatics at University of Waterloo.
Lucas Veille graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Lucas is a 2-year Andrian and member of Sifton House. Next year, he will play in the AAHL for the Sherwood Park Crusaders, followed by attending Colgate University in the fall of 2024. We wish him all the best.
Cameron Weisman graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Cameron is a friendly and dedicated 7-year member of Flavel House. Receiving many fine offers, he has decided to attend Western University in their Science and AEO pre-Richard Ivey program.
Sean Way graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Sean joined SAC 4 years ago and has enjoyed residing in Sifton House. He is looking forward to next year when he begins his studies in life sciences at University of Toronto.
Sydney Wambua Graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Sydney is a four-year Andrian and member of Sifton House. After careful consideration, he has deferred his offer to attend Western University and will begin his studies in September 2024. We wish him well.
Aaron Wong graduates as an Ontario Scholar. A committed six-year Andrian, Aaron has embraced his time as a member of Perrier House. He is looking forward to attending University of Waterloo while studying mathematics.
Andy Wong graduates as an Ontario Scholar. Andy is a friendly six-year Andrian and Laylaw House member. This fall, he's decided to attend Toronto Metropolitan University studying mechatronics engineering.
Johnson Wong graduates with the Head of School Medal, receiving the Gold Medal for Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A kind and caring Andrian of 2 years, Johnson embraced his time as a member of Sifton House. He is looking forward to a new adventure while pursuing a Bachelor of Science degree in Biology, Biomedical, and Life Sciences at McGill University.
Ashton Watson graduates with a Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A committed member of Laylaw House, Ashton joined SAC in September 2019. Receiving all his offers, he has decided to attend Queen's University in their Bachelor of Arts program.
Adrian Way graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Adrian has embraced his 6 years at SAC as a member of Smith House. After careful consideration, he will be attending Western University in the pursuit of an engineering degree.
Kevin Way graduates as an Ontario Scholar. Kevin joined the SAC community 7 years ago as a member of Memorial House. Next year, he is looking forward to attending Western University in their Bachelor of Science program.
Dylan White graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Dylan arrived at SAC in September 2015 and is a proud Andrian lifer and member of Smith House. Considering all his options, he has decided to pursue a Bachelor of Commerce degree in real estate at University of Guelph.
Brendan Wright, another proud Andrian lifer, Brendan joined the SAC community as a member of Perrier House. This fall, he will embark on a new journey while attending the Kiski School.
William Wu graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A bright and sociable Andrian, William joined SAC in grade 8 as a MacDonald House member. Next year, he will travel south of the border to attend Washington University in St. Louis in pursuit of a political science and pre-law degree.
Roy Sia graduates as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A committed 6-year Andrian, Roy has embraced his time as a boarding student and member of Sifton House. He is looking forward to attending Western University in their Bachelor of Science program.
Joseph Yen graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Joseph has been a proud member of Laval House for the past 4 years. This September, he will attend Emory University with intent of studying life science, biochemistry, and pharmacology.
Eric Yu, who unfortunately is not here today, graduates as an Ontario Scholar. A committed Andrian, Eric joined SAC 3 years ago and graduates a Memorial House member. Next year, he is looking forward to studying arts and science while attending University of Toronto.
Gary Yu, who also unfortunately is not here today, graduates as an Ontario Scholar. Gary is a dedicated member of Memorial House and 3-year Andrian. This fall, he is off to Queen's University in their Commerce program.
Michael Zhang graduates with a Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A 7-year Andrian, Michael has enjoyed his time as a member of Laidlaw House. This fall, he's looking forward to moving to the Big Apple while attending New York University in their Social and Cultural Analysis program.
William Zhang graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A pleasant member of Laidlaw House, William joined St. Andrews College in September 2017. This September, he is off to University of California, Los Angeles to study statistics and data science.
Brian Zhao graduates with a Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A 3-year Andrian and Smith House member, Brian has made the most of his time in and out of the classroom. This fall, he's looking forward to studying software engineering at University of Waterloo.
Daniel Zhao graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Daniel has enjoyed the last 3 years as a boarding student and member of Flavel House. This September, he will embark on a new adventure while studying health and human biology while considering a double major at Brown University.
Oliver Zhao graduates as an Ontario Scholar. Oliver joined SAC in September 2018 and graduates a proud member of Memorial House. He is looking forward to attending University of Toronto in their Arts and Humanities program.
Leo Zhuang graduates with the Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. Leo has embraced his 3 years at SAC as a member of Sifton House. After careful consideration, he has decided to attend Carnegie Mellon University in their mathematics program.
Yegor Zukov graduates with a Head of School Medal as an Ontario Scholar with an Academic Merit Award. A diligent member of Sifton House, Yegor started his SAC career in September 2020. Next year, he is looking forward to attending University of Toronto in their Rotman Commerce program. Please join me in welcoming the class of 2023. Thank you. Please be seated. Mr. McHenry? Yes. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much, and congratulations to our grads. So it's my distinct honor to welcome our head prefect, Tanaya Garima, for his valedictory. Just before we bring Tanaya up, I wanted to, some of you will have no idea what I'm talking about here, but I want to close the loop from last night. I've been told a number of times, I called the graduation class morons. Well, I wasn't referring to all of them. I was referring to some of them on the left side of the photo. There's our head prefect, who was one of the leaders of the so-called sleepover at my house, unannounced. So honestly, last night I thought, these guys are going to get me back somehow, and they're going to arrange a plan somehow with my daughter to enter our house again and surprise me this morning. So I would not go to bed until my wife and daughter were sound asleep to ensure it. So thankfully, we didn't have any guests, but you can see, you can see Sam down in the bottom left. That's basically, there's 30 bodies like that. That's what I walked into and tripped all over them, and nobody woke up. So anyway, I wanted to start with that. On the right side of the is Tanai doing his thing. So this is a photo I took quickly from the grade 8 grad dinner that happened on Wednesday evening in the dining hall. And so Tanai, as he always does, said some really inspirational words to the grade 8s, and they just flocked to him. He's such an engaging young man, and there's no doubt in my mind that he's going to be such a success on every single level, and has been a truly phenomenal leader, one of the best we've ever experienced at this school. So it's my pleasure to call Tanai up to the stage.
Yeah, Mr. McHenry just notified me that I should ask for the horn to be confiscated before I start this speech. Good afternoon. I'm grateful and honored to be here today to represent the graduating class of 2023. I'm also grateful to be able to share this moment with the teachers, coaches, staff, and parents who've supported us along the way. I believe I relate to most of the graduating class when I say that between the end of classes a week ago and this moment today, I've had the chance to reflect on the lessons and memories of the past 4 years. Immediately, a whole bunch came to mind. The nights playing Werewolf in the Sifton House common room, karaoke on the bus back from football games, anytime we got to hear JoJo sing Those Magic Changes, Tony crowd surfing at Cadet Formal, anytime Mr. Jekyll used the iconic phrase, laptops down, phones away, chanting Leo Zhuang's name as he earned award after award, and lifting the CISA Football Championship trophy, among many others. But likely, my most meaningful memory comes from this past spring, and it's a story I would like to share with you today. After months of practicing at 6:45 in the morning, the first rugby team ventured across the Atlantic for a preseason tournament in Italy. Between all the pizza, pasta, and gelato, there was rugby to be played. It was our second game of the tour, and we arrived in Parma ready to play. It's a few hours before the game starts, and I get off the bus, and as I'm walking towards the locker room, Coach Shoemaker comes up to me and he says, "So it turns out we're about to play a top 3 ranked team in all of Italy. For context, we did not win a single CISA game the previous year." Regardless, I turned to him, I put my hands on my hips, looked him square in the eyes, and with confidence and conviction, I said, "We're screwed, aren't we?" About an hour later, we're in our warm-ups, and we see the other team walk in one by one, each player more massive than the last. Suddenly, even the biggest guys on the field for our team felt like David as we stared across at Goliath on the other side of the field. It's time for kickoff. Declan St. Marie bounces the ball and kicks it high in the air. The ball finds its way to their fly half, who then dishes it to their prop, the biggest guy on the field and probably the biggest guy I've seen in my entire life. Then, on the first play of the game, came the largest hit I've witnessed in 4 years of contact sports. A hit that left one of our players with a broken orbital bone. But we kept playing. Even after I looked towards my teammates, and each of them wore the same shocked expression on their face, we kept playing. 15 minutes later, another teammate goes down with a broken collarbone, but we keep playing. After a few more bumps and bruises, we make it to halftime, down 35-0. And as a team, we're given a choice. Do we keep playing or not? And it was unanimous. We would keep playing, we'd keep pushing, and we would keep on battling. In that halftime huddle, Coach Shoemaker jumps in the middle and looks at each one of us and says, "Remember all the hard work that you've put in and how far you've all come. Forget the score. Go out there and play for each other. Play for the logo on your chest and play for yourselves." So we forfeited the game 10 minutes into the second half. And as we limped off the field, the other team started running laps as if we were the warm-up to their real practice. We drove back to the hotel, picked up some popcorn from the nearby grocery store, and settled in. But throughout the night, I couldn't help but think of that game as a defining moment in our season to come. And I couldn't have been more correct. As we came back to Canada, we started our regular season, sweeping 2 early season tournaments. And the hits that once left us on the ground, writhing in pain, were now routine. Tackles that would have been missed were now being made at crucial points in the game. And a ragtag squad of basketball, football, hockey, and volleyball players became a tough, gritty, and cohesive rugby team. And just as I had thought, we could think back to that dreadful game in Italy as a defining moment in our season to come. Despite the result, it was an experience that brought us closer together as a team, taught us grit, toughness, and resilience. Resilience that was on full display when Constantine made tackle after tackle to help us secure a spot in the semifinals, or when Riley went 4 for 4 on conversions to keep us in a tight game, proving to us all that what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So to the class of 2023, I'll tell you this story for a very simple reason. You've encountered challenges and struggles throughout your time at St. Andrews, whether it's grinding to understand a lesson in AP Calculus, facing a strong opponent on the sports field, struggling to memorize your lines for the fall production, spending hours trying to find the bug in your code, and of course, having half of our online experience delivered through a computer screen. And as we look to begin the next chapter of our lives, we will certainly face similar challenges. There will be times where you feel like David going up against Goliath. But if the past 4 years have taught us anything, it's resilience. So when you inevitably face challenges, I encourage you to just keep playing, just keep studying, just keep working, just keep pushing. Sometimes you will overcome the challenge, but sometimes you won't. But know that whatever you encounter, you can look back and point out moments of struggle that will eventually lead to your success. And if you don't believe me, just look around at the class of students around you. Together, you've weathered the challenges that have been thrown your way, both small and large. And judging by the success of the past year and the bonds that have been formed in this group, we have all grown stronger as a result. I've been getting close to Mr. Shrimpton over the past 4 years. As he mentioned, he was my advisor over the past 4 years. And because of that, we've kind of connected and we've begun to think alike. So I didn't know he would be speaking today. So as Mr. McHenry was telling us that he would be passing on the opening address to Mr. Shrimpton, I was sat in the back, a little bit nervous from his speech. The first time I've kind of been nervous for a speech because I knew exactly what he was going to say. So, grads, I want to leave you with a piece of advice I was given during my time at St. Andrews that will help you when dealing with challenges that will come your way. It was the peak of lockdowns when I signed into Zoom to join our Thursday advisory session. It was there that Mr. Shrimpton conveyed a simple yet very impactful message. He told our advisory to, of course, find joy. He went on to emphasize that his lesson was not to feel joy, but rather to find joy. Because to feel joy is to rely on your circumstances and your environment to determine your outlook on the world. But finding joy, rather than feeling joy, turns happiness from something that's guided by external factors to something determined by your own internal motivations. Finding joy is a personal choice that you make every day when you get out of bed. To find joy is to make a conscious effort to view the world from a positive perspective. Finding joy is an attitude that allows you to find a glimmer of hope in even the most dire of situations. And finding joy is a mentality that allows you to appreciate even the most minor of moments and achievements. And when you live with this attitude, the challenges and stresses of life seem to lighten on your shoulders, and you'll have a more positive outlook on the world and be more successful for it. Suddenly, instead of thinking of the long nights you'll spend studying, you'll appreciate the knowledge and skills you're gaining. Instead of dreading the morning workouts, you'll appreciate waking up to cool air and training in state-of-the-art facilities. And instead of stressing at the back of the auditorium while Mr. Shrimpton speaks, you'll just be glad that he stole your speech. And instead of dreading the second half of a rugby game that you have no chance in, you'll appreciate that at least you got to do it with a group of guys that over the past 4 years have become your brothers. See, when you actively attempt to find joy in the world around you, you'll begin to embrace the challenges and struggles that life will throw your way instead of shying away from them. The fears of rejection, loss, and failure are tossed to the wayside as you search for even more joyous moments. And when you can embrace your challenges, you'll grow stronger, because it's not in times of success, but in times of struggle that true growth takes place. A level of growth that I've been so fortunate to witness in every graduating student here today. So whether you feel excited, nervous, anxious, or scared to take the next step in your life, you'll be able to do it with confidence, knowing that you're ready to face it head on. So now, sitting here with the choice of what you want to pursue and who you want to be, seize that opportunity and take that leap of faith. Because as long as you have the right attitude, know that you can't lose. So in addition to thanking him for stealing my speech, I want to thank Mr. Shrimpton for giving me that advice a couple years ago. Because since then, I've done my best to find joy throughout my time here at St. Andrews. I found joy when I woke up to see the sun rise over the lower fields. I found joy when I heard the chapel bells toll on my way back from breakfast. I found joy in the classroom, learning from teachers who not only care about the subjects they teach, but the students they teach it to. Win, lose, or draw, I found joy in being your teammate and watching you all put efforts towards a collective goal. I found joy in the months of rehearsals that turned into a spectacle on the Worth stage. Most of all, I found joy in the conversations, debates, and laughs we shared in the dining hall, common room, chapel, locker room, classroom, and everywhere in between. Now, in this moment, I'm filled not only with joy, but pride and adoration as I stand before the next graduating class, a class filled with future doctors, lawyers, professional athletes, entrepreneurs, teachers, coaches, engineers, software developers, actors, musicians, politicians, and so much more. I feel the same way about the teachers behind me who have made it possible and left an undeniable impact on us all. Know that your tireless efforts don't go unnoticed, and you'll be dearly missed by all of this year's graduating students. So, to the class of 2023, I want to say congratulations. Today is the culmination of years of hard work and dedication, and you should be so incredibly proud of all that you've accomplished and excited for where this next journey will take you. It's been an absolute honor to represent you this year. I would also like to say thank you, because over the past 4 years, you've not just been people I go to school with, you've been my brothers, and you will forever be my brothers. So while you drive through the gates one final time, I hope you remember that while your time as a student has come to an end, your legacy continues here for years to come. It's held in the next few years of students, the teachers and coaches you spent so much time with, and it's intertwined within the very fabric of this community. A couple years ago, I told myself that I would try and find joy in everything I do. But as it turns out, when you're in class, on the sports field, in the theater, in the dining hall, and when you spend every single day with such a bright, kind, and yes, complete group of young men, finding joy isn't very difficult to do. Thank you and congratulations once again.
Well, thank you very much, Tanayo, for those deeply reflective, inspirational words. He said it all. He just said it all, as we knew he would. So thank you. It has been a tremendous pleasure of ours to have the opportunity to host this event, and I'd like to thank all those who contributed to this graduation ceremony. This is a whole school effort. Mrs. Houston, Ms. Fusco, Ms. Daniels, Mr. Butcher for their hours and hours in organizing this event. Members of the University Counseling, the maintenance department, the dining hall, the grounds crew, the theater tech crew, advancement, the IT department, and all others who have contributed to making this a very special few days for our graduates and our families. Please refer to the SAC website next week for a complete listing of all prizes and awards from today's ceremony. I'd like to invite you to refreshments on the quad. It looks like the rain is holding up, so we can get out and admire our beautiful grounds led by our incredible grounds crew, again led by Justin Carter. So please take it all in when you're outside. Faculty and staff will be in attendance so students can say goodbye to their teachers and fellow students. Graduates and their families are invited to have photos taken here on the platform or outside on the quad, and then proceed to refreshments. So, and with that, I formally declare the Prize Day ceremonies of our 124th year to be closed. Have a great summer.